Hello, it is fishbulbgeek, and I am back with Urzra with the absolutely badass Spellbreaker, which I've just upgraded, so it's now got a blocking. I think it's a base blocking of 96, but with my Daedric armor, it's actually got a armor rating of 150, so that's kind of badass. And I have decided that yes, I've got quite a lot of quests in my quest log, and some are really quick, including a couple that I found that are still from the dawngaurd DLC. So what I'm actually going to do is very quickly going to return these Crimson Nirnroot. That should be a real quick job. And then we're going to go ahead and do this, and then possibly bolstering the ranks. I've obviously, I should have done this, I feel, before I finish the DLC, but I think we'll see what happens anyway, and hopefully it'll work out. Um, it, yeah, we'll see. So, yeah, very quickly, we already know where Serethi Farm is. I'm not convinced I thought Serethi Farm was there. I thought it was a lot closer to Riften, to be honest. But by the by, we're here now, or we're about to be here now, so we can get rid of these Crimson Nirnroot, and then I think that's all there is. I think she then starts growing Crimson Nirnroot, because she obviously grows the Nirnroot normally, so I think you see some Crimson Nirnroot starting to appear in her farm. And it's just one less thing on my quest log, because I've got quite a lot of them. So yeah, let's go ahead. Hello.
I have a lot to do around the farm, so make it quick, please. What is it you wanted? I knew this day would eventually come. At least poor Sindarian died doing what he loved. His field research. I told the old fool he should take it easy, but he was too stubborn. Perhaps someday I'll continue where he left off. It's the least I can do, considering how much he did for me.
What is that voice? That's a weird voice.
You gathered quite a few of them, I see. I'll search through Sindarian's notes and find some more information about the Crimson Nirnroot and its properties. Thank you. You've done alchemy a great service by helping to complete Sindarian's work. I'd like to give you this tome. It's one of Sindarian's greatest works. I believe you've more than earned it.
Should I ask? I will ask.
When I was very young, I was sent to Skingrad in Cyrodiil to study with him. He was a strange Arthmoor. Paid more attention to his research than his own well-being. He lived in the basement of an inn, for goodness sakes. Well, after I fled Morrowind during the eruption, I made my way here. My family had purchased this farm, and it's all we had left. Years later, Sindarian simply showed up at our doorstep asking to stay for a while. Said he was going to do field research. He stayed with us for decades. Became an uncle of sorts to Adori. One day he simply ran out to me in the field, excited that he'd made some sort of a breakthrough, and he was going to head out on another trip. He never returned. From the journal you discovered, I'm sure you know the rest.
I guess I do. I'm not going to ask any more questions.
Back to work.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that's the most interesting thing is the fact that you can get some Nirnroot. And now that she's got the Crimson Nirnroot, next time I come back, she'll be growing some as well. So there's a way that you can even use it, albeit in a limited sense. But it's one less quest off my quest list, so I'm so glad we've done that. Now let's go and see, because I'm intrigued by that and the bolstering the ranks, and if I've, I probably should have done something about these quests before, but I got all caught up in following the main quest line, and I forgot that I had these side missions, so oops. And then, hopefully it'll be a good wee fight. There we go, Mistveil Keep. And yeah, we're just gonna troll through a few of these things, and see what happens. it'd be real nice to get into some combat and actually be able to use the shield as well. I should probably look at using my
Have our
level up.
scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, my lady. That unpleasant exploding supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, my lady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared.
Right.
Welcome
Sweet.
to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fair. That's quite a bold claim. I'd need proof before I could possibly accept it.
My only concern is your safety, Mother.
Oh, excellent.
Good journey to you.
He may be conspiring with to bring
Find.
about your downfall.
Oh, actually, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Do you understand me? No more.
I
You
mean,
need to leave.
you're clearly. Why? I haven't done anything.
Leave now or suffer dire consequences.
What,
You
me?
need to leave. You need to leave.
Who's leaving? Me?
Need something?
You need to leave.
Yes? Hey, keep
Um.
your hands to yourself.
You need to leave.
I think that's me they're talking to. Well, that was weird. I don't actually know what to do now. Do I have to sneak back in? Well, no, it still wants me to go in here, so...
Leave now or suffer dire consequences.
I guess I need to find his room? Where would his room... Where would visiting advisors go? Ah, this looks promising. I'm not super hidden. Oh. Oh, so you're Wylandria. Well, that doesn't make me feel any better. How am I supposed to uncover anything about him? Do I need to follow him or something? I've got 38% better, just in case. I feel tempted to put the points into stealth. Should I level up my stealth? Let's have a look. Well, let's also have a look and see what we've got. Still at just 98%, so... 99, I'm not far away from that. Heavy armor. I really got a lot of points I could put to heavy armor. That's good. That's good. That's alright. So I need 100 for that. Right, that one's boring. That one's kind of boring. That's actually kind of interesting, think about it. That sounds good. This. I need to put more points into blocking with my shield, so... Right, what do I want to go for? I think I've got to go... Yeah, I think I've got to go for that. Oh, wait. I've already got it, haven't I? Ha! Dumbass. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe I just need to wait until I've got those leveled up. Right. What was I going to look at? Oh, I haven't got a lot on one-handed yet either, have I? Literally nothing in stealth. I don't think it's going to help. I'm in heavy armor. What am I supposed to do here, though? Can I?
Yes?
And this feels like a quick save. %90. Okay. I mean, it's totally obvious what I've just done, but the sneak thief.
Fancy yourself an alchemist, huh? Never could get the hang of that.
Yeah, I'll just take. You are a Nuriel. Right, no, we'll come and steal from you later on in the quest. That's
Just
fine.
a few more hours and I can crawl under some furs.
Yeah, dude.
You're the one casts those illusions. Impressive.
Do I have to go up high to get to you? Must be some. Ah, there we go.
Fur coming out of your ears.
It might be. It might be. Oh, unlock. I guess we just have to wait for it to turn up and then give her the evidence, I suppose. Fair enough. Right, actually, now that I've stolen those items, let's put back on. Oh. Oh wow, I could have that, and I could have pickpocket. So I could have pickpocket for 39%, and that for 38%. So when it comes to doing pickpocketing for the Thieves Guild, I think I'm going to be okay. As it stands, oh yeah, so you obviously get a bonus for having the full set, which goes from 97 to 152. But also, when I don't have that, my shield here is at 96. So not only do I get the absolutely insane increase for having a matching set, that's quite a bit. It also drives it up to, yeah, a sweet little 150. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. Oh, bit of frame
Intending to
dropping.
your hounds? Smell like a wet dog.
What is... Right, I'm not quite sure what's going on. There's some epic lag here. Or whatever it is. I can never remember the mechanic that makes everything terrible. Still, is that wait? Oh, I cannot wait while being asked to leave. Technically, I was being asked to leave earlier then. Fair enough, let's wait outside. Is the game still laggy? Oh no, it seems fine now. It was just inside inside that place. Well, I guess we have to wait for normal working day now. It's quite nice doing, like, committing to 100% playthrough, seeing everything. It's not just all the missions that I've done before and I know how to do them. It's making sure I uncover and do the things that I haven't seen before, which is it's a nice incentive to keep the game. Whatever was lagging it.
Come to gloat, have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's youngest son? Out of my way.
Don't know, why would I do that?
Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind. I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks. Now my mother's stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me. Be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection.
But of course.
Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry. His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne.
I like you.
If this isn't about official city business, you're
Unmid, I wish to travel
Welcome
about
to
the
Miss
city.
Vale Keep.
Prepare an escort.
I'm Jarl
What can I
Layla's
do for you?
steward, Anuriel.
Strongly recommend against
Well, I
My
trust
lady,
you'll take care of this
qualifications
unwanted
of the
visitor.
Empire looking for an
My guards will
opportunity
not
to
interfere
have
with you
king.
carrying out my
Are you willing
justice.
to take that risk?
Good journey.
Nice.
As Richton's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited assistance. But speak your mind.
Yeah?
Never should have come here.
You know what?
Concerned about your safety, that's all. Don't be angry with me.
I love that they're all just sitting down having breakfast or whatever, totally chilling out, talking about court business, while I'm just in here slaying this visiting advisor who couldn't look more evil if he tried. That's a terrible outfit. And they don't count as normal robes. I'm gonna take everything. Should I I don't think I've got. I've only got a grip of his hand. That's why. Try and take a grip of his head.
Mother, how long must we put up with Skyland spouting his nonsense about the Empire?
What would you have me do? Send him to the gallows for treason? He's your brother, Herald.
My only
Did we have an appointment? No.
One can only imagine
It was a delivery? I can't remember.
to bring about your downfall.
I will hear no more of this, Herald. Do you understand me?
Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments.
I'm trying really hard to give this vampire a flamey burial. You know, on the house fire pit since they've all finished their breakfast. There we go. My job here is done. Oh, sometimes I feel like I turn into like a bit of a sociopath when I'm playing this game, the things that I end up doing. Oh, it amused me, and that is always the most important point. Now, oh yeah, we haven't actually been back to Fort dawngaurd yet since the mission. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm hoping it'll still be going. And surely, even though we killed the main big bad, there are still vampires. Do we still get to bolster the ranks? I feel bad that I didn't do this beforehand, of course. And I feel like I should have. But it's a bit late for regrets. I'm certainly not going to go back and load an earlier save because I've already put all that stuff on the channel as well, so that would be a bit pointless, wouldn't it? Well, we know Isran survived, but I'm not sure. Some people definitely died, like that little farmhand. Unfortunately, he died in the assault. If I'd bolstered the ranks, would more named people have lived? I don't know. I don't know, and it's going to bug me. Of course he's alive. You're just a watchman. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that noise is. Also, I can never remember how to get upstairs to speak to. Who are you? I'm sure I should know you, but I actually don't recognize that name. That could be terrible memory, or it could be that you're just somebody that I've never bothered to speak to. It's hard to say. Oh, there's definitely less people sitting here.
Yes?
You're just a hunter.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Why are you bringing this up?
Yeah, you're cool.
I can't afford to make
Need something?
That's how I'll wind up dead.
Right. Well, you can relax. I have it under control.
I don't relax. Ever.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. It takes some getting
I
used
knew
to.
it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
Yeah, we did it.
Maybe now they'll afford the vampire threat a tad bit more respect.
Ah, right, okay,
Stay
so...
alert.
What were you you talking to him about, Gunmar?
Cozy little place, isn't it? Congratulations, friend. You've won a well-deserved victory here. The people of Skyrim owe you a great deal, whether they know it or not. Shall we continue the fight?
Excellent. So we are still going to get some ongoing stuff. We're just missing a few people. We've got loads of named people though, so I'm guessing it's okay. Either they've just decided to name everybody. That might have been one of the mods, or maybe it's not so bad. So, okay. Well, I'm reassured that that's going to work. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that you probably get Radiant quests now from these guys. Just like every other Radiant quest giver, even though the main quest is finished. But we'll just, oops, gosh darn it, that's still the wrong one. Like, activate it and then do it. So we'll do this bolstering ranks. Oh man, that's like way out. I haven't really travelled over this way at all. I guess rifting and head north and see what else we get into trouble with. Yeah, it looks like that's just going to turn into Radiant Quest, but I don't know if this bolstering the ranks is going to be anything other than... Is this a Radiant Quest, or is this something else? Well, it seemed like it had proper dialogue, so it's probably like a regular quest that I should have done before I finished the DLC. I'm looking forward to the new Elder Scrolls coming out, I must admit. I don't know when it's coming out, and I don't know if I'll get it for release. Possibly. But yes, so I'm just going to head to the location and see what else might happen on the way. If anything interesting happens, of course I'll show it, but it could just be me traversing, so we're going to go ahead and crack on. Right, I think we've arrived at the spot. There is no compelling gameplay reason for it making us take the route that I took. I mostly just abused the physics engine to jump up. Although there was presumably some sort of like rational path. But I found this random tent in the middle of nowhere, which makes me think this is where our target has been staying. Yes, there we go. Runwald excavation. Alright, what's that? Is that a Volk's journal? Let's have a look. I knew I should have volunteered for the excavation earlier. For months, Morik had been going on to the vigilance about detecting mystical energies deep in the East Mountains. Said he'd found some old tomes about the ruins of Runwald, or something the like. A Nordic chamber 1,000 years old. I remember thinking, yeah, if it's so old, how come no one's found it yet? There's plenty of adventurers wandering around these parts. Seems like most of the other vigilants agreed, and we had more important things to do. But Morik took a team and went digging, and when he started turning up a long buried temple, well, didn't I feel like a troll in a dung heap? Soon enough, he was sending back letters to the hall, begging for as many men as we could send. I didn't volunteer at first, still seemed like a myth to me. But when word came back that they'd hit the main chamber, I packed up, and headed this way to help. Well, aren't you a glory hound? Always did want to be a part of history, and better late than never, they say. Oh, he's absolutely a glory hound. Well, they didn't mention that the latecomers would be stuck with guard duty. I just sit up here all day, watching for bandits and wolves, neither of which I've seen. Mostly I just see diggers coming up for supplies. Gotta say, I've been seeing them a lot less regular now that I think about it. Ah, day 19. Alright, it's been 3 days since anyone came up. The last one to emerge was Appa, and he just walked around with a bit of a weird vacant look in his eyes. Told Florentius and me to come down as soon as we had the chance, then trudged back in. Something ain't right, and I aim to find out what. Well, not are you a glory hunter, you're a moron. If you don't mind me saying so. Still, we'll go for that. I think we might have to go for Dragonbane, because I suspect, well, something's gone wrong, hasn't it? I wonder what the more sensible route actually was. too late now. Let's go on into the excavation and figure out what's occurring. I'm guessing mind control of some sort. Is that something vampires can do? I've played as a vampire, I don't know. I can hear mining. Let's go stealth. I see. Yeah, ambient mining noises. And what's going on with his head? This looks like there's red stuff around his head.
Who's there?
Oh, you're charmed.
No more. I yield. I yield. This ends now. You've already won.
What have you got?
I must admit, I am somewhat desperate.
Who's there?
For a second, I thought she was fighting me, and I was worried about that. So the red is the charm. Stop healing, that's annoying. I'm just working on increasing my block in the most boring way possible. Don't you look grumpy. She's really going at it, isn't she? Oh, I shouldn't laugh, that's not so funny. I'm actually... This isn't... Ooh, this isn't their fault. Bless them. I mean, they've obviously been taken against their will. I kind of feel a bit bad for killing them. I'm gonna have so many amulets of Stendar. You know what? I'm gonna take the miner's boots. Because they look cool with the buckle. Oh, everybody's alerted to me. I might actually have to do more than just block. Oh! Don't make me kill a husky! Don't make me kill a husky! Oh, Savannah, you're a bit of a monster. I can't believe that. Oh, no, I'm not even taking that dog meat. Are you exactly the same? Oh, you're exactly the same character. Fight.
I knew I heard you.
I feel terrible about that. Whoa, he went flying.
I'm not gonna die like this.
This is just quicker. I feel like an absolute monster, by the way, for killing the husky. Have I seen a husky model before in a way that... I mean, the only huskies I've seen were the named guys, and I don't think they died when we did the attack on the castle. At least I hope not. Oh, I feel terrible about that. Like, yeah, I mean, it's cool if you can kill the ones that look like wolves and stuff, but no, I'm not a fan of that one. Didn't enjoy that. What sword am I using? Why am I using Dragonbane? Oh, I meant to select Dawnbreaker because I thought we were actually going up against vampires, to be honest. And the explosion is cool. And so far, it doesn't look like we've uncovered an ancient ruin. It's just a regular... Oh, look. I don't have to mine for that one. It's just a regular old mine.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
Oh, wait. Okay, we might be getting to the ancient ruin side of things now. Oh, here we go. This looks like a proper main chamber, doesn't it?
Where'd you come from?
Stop making me kill huskies.
That'll teach you.
Honestly, I'm not a fan of that. I mean, you're just a dumbass charmed vigilant.
Where'd you come from?
Finish it! You're right. Fall back.
Could be taking all their bolts and stuff, but I'm never gonna use that. No, that was a trap. Do I not have? Oh, I don't know. What would have set that off then? Clearly not. Clearly me, since I've actually. I thought I'd put enough points into stealth to be able to negate that. I don't know when
Who's
I
there?
would have changed that. Somebody else needs dying. Oh wait, Bulk. Did Bulk just die? I feel like Volk may have just died. And I feel bad for that. Well, he was a glory hound. He was a lame glory hound as well, so... Did we go... Ah, there we go, there's the way down. Really gotta stop taking potions, I don't need them. Okay, there was probably a little bit to go down that didn't involve dying. Oh no, it was another dog. Oh wow. I don't know why the mages would get Amulet of Stendarr, since they don't block. Although I suppose they are worshipping Stendarr, I guess. Just because it blocks 10% more with your shield, I guess it's not all about... Dwarven Mace, he was not a bad fighter then, I guess. Feel bad for anyone that's like wandered in without reading that and thinking, who the hell is Volk and why is he named? What's up here? Anything? Nothing super interesting that I can see. Probably just the way I should have come down in the first place, now that I think about it. Alright, let's go deeper and see what we can't figure out. I mean, technically we're supposed to be recruiting someone, so... We'll just... I mean, considering that they've already had a rather catastrophic attack against them, and they lost a lot of worshippers in the main temple, although there is still another location that has people of the order. It is kind of terrible that you have to go through. There's probably another way through, like oh, interesting. A way to get through without murdering them all, but yeah, there can't be many, and they're charmed. It's not really their fault. I mean, I'm enjoying rushing through and bashing and, you know, just grinding my blocking skill up, but at the same time, I do feel a little bit bad that I'm contributing to wiping out their order, even though I support them. Oh well. What is this? Is this anything interesting? Minoran, glory be to the mistress of all, blah 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 blah. Ask that we bring more here for her, more to worship her and do her bidding. So Right. Yes. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're gonna be murdering somebody, I guess. Although I don't know who. I don't. I mean, yes. Oh, darn it, you are. I'll take that book just because it looks cool. Yeah. Oh, who are you? And I'm actually. Oh, you know, we've got a billion potions. Let's use some of them. Possibly don't need that much. I'll go for resist magic. Oh! Well, that was a critical hit, wasn't it? Ah, creatures and people up to level 8 won't fight for 30 seconds. That's interesting. I like it. We'll keep it. Again, I've kind of gone through and just murdered everybody. Right, so presumably that's the exit. Is there anything else in this area? Yeah, I mean, was she a vampire? She looked like a vampire. No, she can't have been a vampire. No vampire does. She was just like a crazy Altmer. Not sure I know what's actually been going on here. Cult of personality, maybe? Ew, that's disgusting. I mean, staff of zombies, that's kind of cool. That's really boring, I'm not taking that. Well, she had a nice bed. This is over here. Soul Gem. Ethereum Wars. Well, I'll take it. Alright, so... This is where she hung out. Her private bedroom. She must have been, like, super creepy. Being in here all the time. Is there any actual secret here? I mean, this is just her bedroom, right? How very, very weird. Does it open another door? I mean, it's possible I'm supposed to go through that door instead, you know. Just a hint. Florentius. Hi. I sort of murdered all your friends. Probably could have just gotten through. I wonder if it's possible to just storm through and just murder her and release the control.
I knew you had it in you. Arkay wasn't so sure. Between you and me, I think he didn't expect you to make it. But not me. I knew it all along.
That's cute.
I knew it. I knew Arkay would save me. I asked for help, and he sent you. You are a very welcome addition to this dreary place, my friend. I owe both you and Arkay a great deal. I'm sure I'll manage to repay him later. But you, what can I do to thank you? I suppose I could. What, pray tell, is there? Isran, my help. Is this some kind of a joke? Did Arcade put you up to this? Isran's done nothing but mock me. He's never given me the respect I deserve. Look, I've just got myself out of quite a mess here, in case you haven't noticed. And while I appreciate your help, What's that? No, that's not what I... Yes, but... Are you sure? Really? Fine. Arcade says it's a good idea for me to go. I don't agree. But he's not the sort of fellow you can just ignore. I'll see you at Fort Dawngaurd then. Don't worry. Arcade will show me the way.
Wait. What? You mean you, sir, might be my new favorite character? Okay. Do we think he's actually speaking to Arcade? I mean, we've spoken to quite a lot of gods. Why not Arcade? It's surprisingly not bothered about the fact that somebody's controlling all his friends and we just wiped out a bunch of innocent people. You'd think Arcade would be upset about that. This is very odd. I love it. I mean, I'm confused, which is just a natural state of being for me sometimes, but alright. Also, where's the quick exit? Why isn't there a quick exit out of this place? Have I missed something? I don't think I have, but well, let's return back to Fort Dawngaurd and witness this glorious coming together of two very distinct personalities. I hope it's as fun as I'm imagining. Right, so we are back. We've made it to Fort Dawngaurd, and on my way out of the ruin, I picked up a few volumes that I think, now that we're back here, we're going to sit and read and see if it makes any more sense what we've just been through. So let's have a look. So we've already read Volk's journal, which was, yeah. So we've read that one. That's completely irrelevant. I might go back and read that again. I just blew through it the first time. But we picked up Discovering Runevald. Let's have a look and see what we can find out about this quest that went so wrong, or excavation, I suppose. I have decided to document our expedition to find Runevald in my journals with hopes that, should we fail, it will bring illumination to those who follow us. I myself have stood on the shoulders of academic giants to get where we are today, spending endless hours in libraries and private collections. I am certain that there is some artifact of great power to be found in the ruins, one that the Vigilance could find useful in their mission. I do not mean to sound pompous, but I feel as if I am on the precipice of my destiny with this quest. I am certain we are digging in the right place. I can feel it in my bones, and I dream of finding Runevald at night. Even in my waking hours, I can almost hear a reassuring voice telling me that we are going the right way. That's not ominous. The expedition has had a great deal of luck so far. After only a few weeks, the first tunnel broke through into a large shaft leading downwards towards where I suspect to find Runevald. With just a few bits of carpentry, we've established our first base camp within the mountains. If we continue to be this fortuitous, we shall reach our goal in record time. Well, we know how it ended for you. Let's carry on. Our luck continues. Not only do we continue to tunnel into caves and shafts that speed our descent, but struck multiple veins of precious ore. Now that the excavation has proven to be a financial success, the Vigilance have sent more supplies, materials, and workers to further the cause. I find myself unable to contain my glee at times and have become prone to cheerful outbursts in front of the men. One might find this very out of character for me, but the men seem to share my enthusiasm. Never before have I worked with a group of so single-minded in their pursuit. To have so many people working towards the same goal with little to no deviation from the task at hand is an uncanny blessing. Stendar be praised. With so much going well, I hesitate to document what seem like minor troubles in comparison. It must have something to do with the cramped spaces, but I have found myself prone to aches in my head. While these hardly deter me from my leadership role, I have found myself distracted at times. I have had many a conversation with the workers where I drift off, only to have them call me back to reality. Sometimes I lose small amounts of time and can't remember what I've done. I am hoping that this is nothing more than excitement of reaching our goal, but I will try to keep note as we dig deeper. Perhaps a half tankard of ale before sleep will help me with these headaches. Yikes. Let's read more. The damnable headaches. Minorn be merciful, I just can't seem to shake them. The workers have started to report them as well, but while their focus on conversation and civility may wane because of it, they have not swayed from their task. If anything, they seem to have doubled their efforts. I myself cannot seem to focus on anything other than the dig. I sit here now studying some unearthed Nordic artifacts, yet I feel a nagging call to see how the dig is progressing. The other day, without thinking, I picked up a shovel and started digging myself. Fortunately, no one seemed to find this unusual, which is a blessing. I'd hate for the vigilance of Minorn to think that I'd lost my senses. As we dig, we uncover more Nordic ruins and architecture, but have yet to hit the main chamber. Every day I dream it will finally reach Runwald, and I can't help but reflect on what this will mean to my reputation. My family will be so proud, especially my father, Minorn. He and mother have always been invested in my studies, even if my sister Minorn was not. But I'm most excited to reveal my findings to my colleague Minorn, and perhaps my mentor Minorn. Oh, won't they all be pleased? Yikes. And the last one. I have found my muse, and her name is Minorn. Reading back over old journals, I realize she has called to me from deep inside Runwald. She is the voice I've been hearing, the one who has called me ever downwards into the mountain. The vigilance, the workers, they hear her too. What joy to learn that I am not alone in her love. Oh, Minorn, how would we have ever found this place without you? As I write this, we are digging out the last bit of rock to get to you. Those without tools have started using their hands. I cannot write anymore. I must get back to work. Runwald awaits, rather, I think. Scripture of Minorn. Glory be to Minorn, glory be to the mistress of all. My life for you, O beautiful saviour. Where once my feeble ramblings seemed so grand, I now realize they are but scratches on parchment, unworthy of you. Oh, that I could properly describe you, I would write 1,000 testaments to you. Damn my tiny thoughts, if only I were wiser. Minorn asks that we bring more here for her, more to worship her and do her bidding. I have sent word to the Hall of Vigilance to come. A simple lie was told, for they would not understand. Not only till they saw her, O glorious Minorn, but she is fearful. There are fools in this world that do not heed her to her beautiful voice. The guard Florentius, sent from the beacon, he still prays to Arche, an absentee god who pales in comparison to Minorn. I will pray to the goddess I can see. May he rot in his cage. Oh, sweet, sweet Minorn. As far as I could tell, Minorn wasn't anything that special. I mean, she wasn't a vampire. She didn't seem like a demon. It's really interesting, and I love reading. I'm glad I went back and found all those journals, to add to the lore and figure out what was going on. But I wish the fight had been better. It feels like it should have been grander. As everything else, it feels unfinished. Really enjoyable, but when I go back and read that, instead of adding to it, it feels like it takes away, because now I feel like the battle and the journey was less. If that makes sense. I'm not sure it does. Still, story time is over, and I feel like I should be. Oh, did it just straight up? Huh, maybe it just straight up completed. Can we find him here? Is there anyone else we should talk to? Possibly not, because maybe that person who sent me there has died.
What can I do for you? All right.
Oh, you're just a follower. Oh no, you're not
Getting along
dead.
with Isran. He'd take some getting used to. While I doubt we'll ever be truly rid of vampires in Skyrim, we've certainly made it a much safer place now. I'm proud of what we've managed to accomplish. Let's get back to work.
Okay. Anything else for bolstering the ranks? Was it
This is
you that
fine
sent me
for
there?
now, but we can't stay holed up here forever. I've located the whereabouts of a vampire masquerading as a common citizen. Track him down and dispose of him. Tread lightly. The law is unaware of the danger. They will treat you as a criminal if you're caught. Alas, the vampire can cloud the minds of those he preys upon. It won't be easy to convince anyone he's other than he appears. The law will require proof that we can't present. The Jarls disapprove of bloodshed they haven't called for themselves. Best not to damage our reputation. Let your actions be as discreet as possible. Vampires enjoy stalking their prey. Passing among us undetected emboldens them, makes them feel powerful, untouchable. But we'll put a swift end to that. The light be with you.
Okay, so Gunmar just gives me these radiant quests. That guess.
Divine smile on you, friend. Finally taking a fight
Yeah,
to
it's
those
just like
monsters.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
Good morning.
yeah. I can't find Isran or Crazy Pants himself.
Isran knows how
Hunter.
to fight those monsters. He's been preparing for this day for a long time.
Yeah. I really hope the person that would have known more isn't actually dead. Also, it occurs to me I don't think I've actually gone in here and explored this area, so I might go and have a look in Dead Drop Falls because I can't remember what's in there, but I'm sure I should have a look around. But I really do want to find Isran first. And did both these guys survive? Yes, they did. That's all that matters. I might have accidentally murdered those other puppies, but those ones survived. Dayspring Canyon, he's not going to be outside. Isran, old man, where are you? Dawngaurd. Fort Dawnguard's annoying, right? I mean, okay, there's more people. You aren't dead yet.
Short-sightedness was his undoing. In his lust for power, he failed to consider the full consequences of his plans.
Yes, he did. And we pointed that flaw out once or twice. I want to find Isran. Where the blimmin' heck is he? I'm really bad at finding him. Is he buggered off upstairs again? Okay, so he's not over here.
Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can. Sleep is
Right, okay, so I found Isran. Doesn't seem to be, after I've read the story, I guess until the guy arrives, there's nothing more for us to see or do, no more unique interactions.
The monsters could strike us at any moment.
And every time I speak to him, he just sounds like a bitter, bigoted, paranoid old man. Fair, I guess. So, next time, we shall... we're not going to do that raiding quest that I've accidentally just got. I'll think of something. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed playing, as ever. That was quite fun. I quite enjoyed that. Reading the journals made it more interesting. The deep dive into that expedition. I do feel bad about A, killing the dogs. Of course, there was no reason to. B, killing any of them. Surely if we just run through and killed Minorn, that should have stopped the charm. Whether that would work or not, I don't know. I feel guilty for wiping out some more of the Stendar people, but hey, here we are. We've done it, and we've got a fun, crazy guy joining the ranks of the Dawnguard. Not sure what use he's going to be, given that I've accidentally completed the main quest before realizing I had other quests to finish. But it's no matter. I don't think we've accidentally locked ourselves out of anything. I hope, anyway. So, next time we shall do something. I'm not sure what yet. but it'll be interesting nonetheless. So, ta-ta for now, guys.